Hey guys, my name's Chris. This is Real Fit Hacks, and I've got some encouraging words for you today, and I've got some tough love as well. This is a hard thing. What you're attempting is brutal. It is one of the hardest things you'll ever do, and it has an extremely high failure rate because most people, and I do mean most, I know some extremely intelligent, wise people that cannot control what they put in their mouth, and that's part of it. You've got to nail that. Nail it. Day in, day out. You fall off the wagon, get back up and crush it the next day. That simple. There's no way around it. We'll talk about lifting weights in a minute, but I want you guys to know that you're attempting something that is out of average. It's out of normal. And it's funny, the definition of normal is average. We don't want to be average. According to average, nearly half of all Americans have a chronic disease due to what they're eating. 40% of children and adolescents currently have one chronic illness. Some of them have more. Now, why is that? Well, it goes back to World War II. After World War II, we had all these manufacturing box food plants. Do you think they quit? No, they said, no, this is good. We can make it for the population. Now we've got Fruit Loops and any other kind of poison you want to pick up and put in your body readily available. We're in my kitchen because this is where bodies are made. This is the kitchen in my shop. When people come here, we eat real food, everybody feels good, and we go and work and do stuff. Have you ever eaten something and you just feel like, you feel like you're just, every step's hurting you? It's because there's too much crap in your bloodstream. There's too much. That is your body trying to mitigate disaster. It's trying to mitigate all the stuff you put in your body. Instead of your body welcoming the nutrients, you're going, oh yeah, this is exactly what I need to repair this, do this. No, it's going, I gotta figure out what to do with this. Just put this to storage. Put this to storage. Store some of this in the liver. What are we gonna do? That's what the body does when you eat junk. I would like to talk a little bit more about this article off of Zero Hedge because it's costing Americans $6,000 on average to have hypertension, diabetes, hyperlipidemia, mental health conditions. That's all coming from food. It's affecting our children. That's all I'm going to talk about that. You guys don't want me to read to you. But the way I learned fitness was learning from my dad. In the beginning when I was young, he always ate good. My mother always cooked good, real food. She wouldn't let us have cereal, box cereal and stuff. After I graduated and left home, I learned how to eat crap, and I started really falling apart. I was able to rein that back in my early 30s after my wife got lupus. Now I had a ice cream belly and all that stuff, and I was every bone in my body hurt, joint pain, and just you name it, indigestion every night, all that stuff. I had it all. I don't have any of it now. I just fixed what I ate. And you're like, well, what do you eat? Just real food. That's all. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. Some people run different on other things. But if you eat something and you feel bad, all right? Well, some people are so satiated after they eat the crap, they say, I feel good. Oh, I feel so good. I get it. It feels good to eat bad too. But I'm talking about how you function afterwards. Are you able to get up and go and do afterwards, or you just have to sit there for a minute and get that lethargic feeling as your body mitigates this junk? Back to the weightlifting. I'm going to try to keep these videos short. I don't know another way to do it. That's the point. I don't know how to just diet and get where I want to be. I have been doing dieting lately, and I haven't been working out right. Why? I don't know. Sometimes you hit a wall and you don't really feel like it. I have been doing it, but I have been doing it, I would say halfway, maybe 60%. I'm just kind of going through the motions. This happens every so often. I get busy, I get stressed, I get whatever may happens, but you don't quit. That's the main thing. Don't quit. Keep going. This has an extremely high failure rate. What you're attempting is completely outside of normal. You have stepped away from normal and average. You have hopefully said no to Buffalo Wild Wings a couple of times. You know, go out with your buddies and have some beers and some pizza and stuff like that. Just kind of mitigate that a little bit. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm saying just try to say no a little more often, and you might go through a season of no's where you just no, 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 get your palate right by cooking your good food, and then, because guys, when I eat a carrot, I'm actually fasting today. I do that periodically. When I eat a carrot, it tastes like candy. When I eat a red bell pepper or orange bell pepper, I'll just eat them. It's filler. It's free. And some people say there's calories in it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It seems to be free for me. When I eat a piece of cantaloupe or honeydew melon, it tastes like the best candy ever. But I had to get there by saying no to all the other, candy bars and stuff like that is just so overwhelming. If I eat one right now, it's like, it gets me right here. It's like, man, that's sweet. It's so strong. And then later, I want another one. I could sit down and eat 3 candy bars right now. It's that, I'm that way. I can eat them like Homer Simpson. And it might not be candy bars for you. It might be whatever. Fried chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes. Doesn't that sound good? But as we get into this, and as you start to learn my little tricks and hacks, filling up on good calories, it's going to help you. You're going to feel good. My wife is lupus free. She has 0 symptoms. We eat good food. It's that simple. Don't be part of that crowd. And if you want to know what you're going to look like when you go to the restaurants and you're hanging out, and just look around. Look around and see what the people that have a problem are eating, and don't eat that. That's one. I do that with finances too. You can look around at your neighbors and people that have awful spending habits and they owe on everything. You think, well, I don't want to be a slave. I think I'll just, keep driving my used vehicle and keep investing and buying land and rental properties and stuff, whatever. Try to do the opposite of what they're doing. That's one way to look at it. And back to the weights, guys, lift something. Create the void. Walk. I don't know about running. Maybe sprint. I don't know about that running stuff. It seems like it's really hard on your joints. But you have to dig the hole. You have to. I say you have to. I don't know another way to do it. I guess you can diet, just hardcore diet, but it's so hard to do. You have to get your body. You're building that metabolic muscle, a motor. You're building a motor to burn calories. And your motor's only going to run good on good calories. It's just like if you have a small motor and you're feeding it junk all the time, it just gets slower, and But as you work out, you're going to move up from a 4-cylinder to a V6. And you work out a little more, you get a V8, and then you can eat more calories, and you get stronger. And this works for everybody. There was a guy I used to follow, it's called Gray Steel. He was having success with people that were 60, 70, 80, and even 90 years old. There's people that couldn't raise their arms above their head that are now shoulder pressing dumbbells. It's directly related to how long you live is how much muscle mass you have. Look it up for yourself. Get lost. Figure it out. Find your own way. I'm just here to encourage you and try to show you every trick I know. I've got some more cooking videos coming. Like I said, I'm crazy busy right now. So, that might be a little bit later. But reach out to me in the comments and give me some ideas on videos, okay? So, have an awesome, awesome day, guys. Later.